is time, my friends. Karmine Corp versus Enterprise elimination match. It's tier 2 versus tier 1. But my friends, we got Magnum here on Enterprise. Used to play with Martin back when he was on KC as well. Very good player. Did incredible well on BPL last year. Don't understand why he's not on VCT. But hopefully he has a good thing here. Enterprise is known for having good things in tier 2. Like every time I see these guys play, they always impress me. But this roster here is the first time I watch. Proxy also saw on Gentlemen, I think.
Work their way from the fountain.
Swag line.
Take their sweet time, but so
first time I watch.
taking their sweet time and putting that spike down.
Are we already going to see the half swap? First pistol round, and we might already see KC switch over to the defense and Enterprise onto the attack here, because it's one player on the backside. Magnum doesn't get cleared. Heaven was given all of the attention, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. 3 people swing, and look at Heaven. No one looked at the defender side spot. Magnum gets one for free, and is now a thorn
Word is unfair
on this B site here. You cannot plant essentially for free, at least not without the concern of Magnum's presence. But DOS9 not going to care about that as much. The honk goes down.
That really
the retake about to begin.
The first ever play signing Valorant?
Great spot. That is a mean shot and a half. And now they force that in the open. Illurian Swagzor. Chopping down the wings of KC
Magnum.
and even
2 bullets, 2 kills, my friend. That's Magnum.
Too long.
Better, because you don't give your opposition to suddenly get a cheeky one tap on you, get a refrag that can change.
Man,
the
yesterday they were talking about, bro, what is the problem with KC? Like,
yeah, and
they have good players, man. They have great coaches. Like,
I've met him. It's the first time that he played in a VCL.
Hank was like,
which is ironic.
that guy, that coach, you know,
he
like,
played under the Occupy banner.
what is missing with this team, bro?
Pretty good, but KC are also looking better. That's a dangerous scale here. As they get into the side, they can easily number the side on the side, but Magnum doing pretty well to start. Only
oh my god,
found one more. Now it's the 1-on-2. Swagzor with the outlaw should have the pick of the bunch in terms of getting the one-shot kills, but even with a low HP on DOS, they've got the Spectres, they got the angles, the paint shells can be perfect here to route them out of elbow. But how much does Swagzor know, and where does he invest the paint shells?
There's your answer.
Click, son.
For the reposition. He's giving away everything. The spike tap not going to be a bit late. The molly is. I love that again. Swagzor's coming after them. He's chasing after you. And one bullet. You cannot.
Big round for KC.
Tried to play for the bait. He's like, maybe I can get an angle on them. But that's how thorough those VCT teams are. Don't really give you an angle to play for the game. And right now, Alves is the one that's holding that line of sight. But maybe Enterprise can change back the equation, paying back the favor to the other side. Levin, thankfully, though, doing some magic with that outlaw to trade 2 back. But Swagzor still got the rifle at the end of that.
Definitely just a good upgrade at the very least for him.
Goodness.
I mean, I hope that initial shot onto I believe it was Shados on tube and the pistol round, I hope that wasn't just a one-off, because mechanics like that are definitely few and far between if you can make that consistently. So we'll have to see though. But KC just deciding to knock this back again. They need to play this patient. 45 seconds on the board, and
my friends, I want to ask you guys something, bro. My FPS in Valorant is way lower than
even when you're
supposed to
playing
be.
equal.
Like, what can
it's
I do,
always
guys?
difficult for the defense just to cover all of these angles. There's a reason it's a 5v5 by
Oh my
default.
goodness,
Make it a 3v2 now. A beautiful headshot. Swagzor getting cut off entirely, and here is the smoke, here is the execute. It is being held. The timing is great! As Shadow swings into Swagzor, and Levin caught with the blind side. He is the one blindsided.
That one, they got Dimensional Drift to 11. Who is going to take that one for the initial hit. That forces the paint shells. You can see 2 on B, but they're not aware of the player on Hugo, which could be the biggest contention here.
Oh, if the Bucky's going to be doing work like that, okay, though.
Oh, just what? Just like that, my friends, KC. Low money.
But the outlaw here could have some real significant value, even more so the information that there are 2 in showers, and including the spike. So KC try to speed up the play. Lion now is isolated, and as long as he doesn't find a kill, this is so good for KC. But that's not only the kill, that is the spike brought down. And with 45 seconds on the timer, they've lost the
I was one from the showstopper.
Coming through from
Magnum, no.
And oh, how that invisible dagger can come and stab them in the back.
Bro, he's cunning, dude.
This is, that's honestly I don't think you can play Lime better
Yeah.
there. The Dimensional just
Why?
to distract from all the time
Magnum's
in the
actually
world.
going for the big
Nightfall
play.
line being used to
My
do the
goodness,
exact
this is gonna
same
buy
thing
time for
just
him
to
to
kill
play.
all this time.
Magnum!
20 seconds left. Magnum still just
Oh,
catching
wait.
up behind you.
Timing.
The
Oh,
showstopper
the spike.
coming through, but I think it might be Magnum who is the
Oh,
showstopper.
the round
Your
is
little
over,
strike
bro.
gonna get used. Yeah.
Oh
a
my
little
god, the
bit
ulta
there
wasn't
of
even needed,
an
boys.
overcommit, shall we say.
No
Magnum
money for
had the
KC,
frag,
not
but hey,
even the money
if you're gonna
plant.
guarantee the round, do it.
And they are on weak again, guys.
100% of the
Jesus
time.
Christ.
So
Talked a little bit about how
Okay, actually,
he wasn't
KC has
his
a
best
decent buy.
self in his initial game with
Not the end of the road
Now
for
they're
them.
a lot
They gotta win this round here.
Again.
Got second on
In
the
the
board
line
and
of
avoid the
sight,
7-1 at
lost the
all
one,
costs.
but they're not aware of the player on the left side, which leaves Swagzor that could
Oh,
have found some
himself
real
too.
value. Now they know where the sniper
Was
is
nice.
at 2.
Guys, this
Live
Alp is on
able to
my...
escape and maybe even find
Mike,
the
should I
kill
buy
on
it?
Sugetsu. Oh, he does that
Problem
thing
is-
so well. Another
I'm not in
opener
position to
on
spend
the
money right
flank,
now,
and
but you know, this
now
Alp
it's
is legendary,
only
no? Like, Finn Alp.
Costa to try to hold down the line of sight, and he finds the think on a second. This could have been so dangerous, and it still is. They got showers back for that space.
Oh, the noise of the teleport there. The timing
Just
from
9.
Swagzor. The mechanics from Dose 9. A little bit better. Sugetsu, the man, the myth, the patience incarnate. Waiting in
And
teleport.
you gotta save with the Alp.
Manages to
Finally
use
a run for
counterpart
KC.
back. They are, but 20 seconds. This basically means if you happen to lose the spike carrier, that could be the heartbreak. And we can see the satchels getting ready. The mollies are down. Garden is
Wait.
not going to be
You
an
missed
entry
one satchel
point. And
already.
You might
10
actually
seconds
just run
on
it.
the clock.
5 players
What
are
is
on
this?
the side of both teams here. Aves and his own team's vulnerable. It's a complete bloodbath here. Shados just has to stick.
The masterclass?
And KC doing the best.
Is that disaster class?
He let go
It
of
is a
the ball.
disaster class?
He couldn't hold
What
it
the hell are
down
they
because of that,
doing?
despite
Chungaris!
a 4-1
Chungaris!
numbers advantage. Enterprise are the ones to steal the round from under KC's noses.
I don't understand what they're saying, bro.
And they'll need to recover 3 strong onto showers.
Oh my god, Christmas!
Swagzor, but that was such a perfect flash.
Oh,
Trades are
11.
solid from the Turk, though. But still a lot of work to be done. This round win is a necessity for them to remain competitive. And they get the information on backside. They even get the information on Lime. And he's holding behind the wall. The shorty
Ace,
from
Ace,
11
Ace.
is great
Oh, he's
for a
shining.
hat-trick.
I use this Vandal right now.
His Vandal is lighting
So
up
good,
like
guys,
it's a
so good.
Christmas tree. It is not a time for celebrations just yet for KC.
No? It was Christmas.
Heavy Enterprise is second A short.
Oh my,
This is
oh my, this
I
pan.
like the use of the Viper's pit
Guys,
as well
guys,
from
what
Magnum.
the-
They're actually pushing this. They
Yeah,
want to get
crazy.
this under
love
control.
it.
The
Wait,
disrespect
what?
from Karmine Corp, but the timing could be everything.
Oh
11
my god,
balls.
I like that,
Toss
boys.
9
I like
follows.
that.
2 kills stolen
Bro,
away.
you don't see that. So one thing is, stop
Ultimate,
that.
though.
That's
Still
good play.
Shados's potential with that nightfall there, especially
Man,
not
I always said it, guys. Mundi, you didn't say. I said it multiple times, million times already. The gap between tier 2 and tier 1 is an illusion created by the system. Doesn't exist. Yes, the top things from tier 1, they're way better.
Crumbled under that kind of
But
pressure.
overall, the gap is small, guys. Very small. Mechanically speaking,
Show it up his
it's
devil.
not existent.
Aves.
Experiencing, yes, these things. Definitely, that is some, of course. Not everything, not every player, but there's
but it catches no
exist.
one player behind the truck, the other got support now, a lamp, so Swagzor is not alone. The outlaw could still find a kill on that line of sight. Didn't find much, and now Swagzor comes out.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, KC, they need to win this, guys. This game here is a must-win. All due respect to Enterprise, but KC, they gotta win, bro. Okay, for KC, they need the pistol, my friends.
Pretty young as well in his own
And bro,
right.
low-key, I'm gonna be very honest, bro. Job is on the line for Karmine Corp. Job is on the line. This team, they gotta perform. They gotta do better than what they're doing. Bro, this is a stack roster, man. Big investment.
One of that second one.
11.
For a treat.
11.
Okay. KC certainly in for one as well. Loon with a beautiful double there. The Sheriff just absolutely in town on this A side.
Okay, okay,
Very
clean
fast
pistol,
paced
boys.
flank as well from Karmine Corp. means that Swagzor's kill gonna be a commiseration unless Magnum with the ghost gets a 2k. Gets the
Magnum
timing
wants
on
his
the
spot back on the
DOS9.
thing.
He should know the second player.
Yo,
He should
forget to
know
lose this, we're out.
where
I'm
Sugetsu
joking,
is.
bro. Never need to
Who's breaks first in
never.
this standoff?
Never.
Who moves?
But you know, Magnum, he wants your spot, bro. He wants your spot.
He stands
But it's Sugetsu, I'm fine. Nah.
Excellent recovery.
Oh, look at that.
From
No
Sugetsu.
today, bro. Not this
That's the
time.
round.
But they were not the crispy clean shots that they could have been. And I mean, again, one difference between a bullet now is the difference between VCL and VCT. Levin really highlighting that with the outlaw shuts down Magnum. And the star player.
Oh, Aves! Oh, that feels good. KC, man, they're good here, Mundi. Calm down.
Crossfire guns down all of Enterprise, picks up the orb for an additional bonus charge, and drops out for
Man,
free.
good for the race to get the skills, get the showstopper very early.
Last one standing. In
Poor
the
guy
judge,
with the
he
class
is
getting destroyed by a
convicted.
judge like this.
11 right now. Playing a risky game, but with a tap like
Nah,
that,
zero
no
risk there,
wonder.
man. I want to control my
This
friend.
man can feel the confidence for that dual dimensional drift used by the defense. KC will get the information on shore,
Not sure
but the
about that.
Swagzor clears out Sugetsu. Still might be too tall of an order. 11 just pulled their attention. 50 seconds on the timer. Short is the angle that they might go to, but they got a player deep in hookah that might entice them to still take the TP and go back. But with DOS taking that
Prox.
one, they even break the high-low.
That was nice.
Proxa single-handedly.
Oh my.
Decimate
They
the
break.
ranks
Yo,
of
they win this
KC.
round. They break KC economy,
Enterprise
guys. Could be
slated
GG.
for double digits unless Dawson Alves got some.
Could be
miracle in
11.
them.
11-6, bro. It's so hard to come back.
I've heard
Maybe smart
the
attack side as
little
well.
kinda text chat pop up. We obviously don't get to see it, but if it's a compliment, if that's a nice shot,
Where's my
very
base? The coldest man on the
deservedly
planet,
so.
DOS
Oh,
9.
do you get the timing? He gets it for one. The gun has
I
to
asked
be
you on
swapped.
Furia, my friend.
Swagzor, a
KC,
little
oh
bit
my
of
god, DOS 9, you
panic.
save their asses.
Top
You
9
save
takes
KC right
down
now.
two as well. The Brims with the most impact come through there. I mean, UCAM potentially spiriting on the other tier 2 teams here. Enterprise wanting to do something similar. Swagzor
the flash
though
too.
trying to do what he can with the satchels. He's gonna get stopped.
Okay,
He's gonna
that's good by
get
KC.
shot. Loon
Man, so
jumps out of the
5v3, no money
elevator,
for
or the teleporter
Enterprise.
says,
They got
"What's
the
all
knock
this?"
on line.
Gets a
They
frag
cannot
on
lose
for
this out.
himself.
Like,
Enterprise
just can't.
watching this scoreline slowly and surely equalize.
And that's not the important
and
ultimate.
bro, not gonna lie, after this game, I wanna play some Valorant. Like, real bad. I have a video to do, I'm not gonna lie. But I really wanna play.
Not even an inkling of damage
that bad?
done to Aves or Levin. Off the back of that one.
Like, I feel like I
of
got
the
to
Turkish
play.
duelist is still posted on that line of sight. Proxa gets closer, but now they can hear the drop. They know where the step is coming from. Levin finds one more, and now he spots the Brimstone.
Yeah, boys, just save
So
those
it
weapons
becomes
now.
easy as the day. It's from scaling. Right here. Stopping Aves either. From thinking about taking a peek. Thankfully
Okay, so
enough,
I
the
guess I'll
boom
stop
bot
for
is going
those
to be
then.
enough of a distraction to buy some time. But Swagzor is already out. Av is gone, and Swagzor is still found a
That's
pair.
clean, boys.
Even one
Well
more
done,
from Magnum on
Swagzor.
dot
Just like
9.
that, the round is over, my friends.
KC
Let's
might
do.
just have to concede
Gotta
the
save.
round. This team's like
Enterprise is the
liquid
king
to
of
their
overtime. They played 4 overtimes
Most
the last
likely
one
when the
alone,
games gets messy,
winning 3 of.
that's
No, they
when they
lost
don't
one.
actually
Nah, bro,
get the win.
like what? They're on the king,
And
bro. They
right
lost
now,
one.
a
Like
win
they
is
won 4.
necessary.
I was
11 for
okay. They're the
Enterprise
kings,
would be
but
held.
oh.
The orbital strike doesn't find value, but Aves is trying hard to get
That's
advanced
bad.
control. But he needs to be careful, leaving Sugetsu to the dust. Aves still finds 2, and he shuts down the entry. The paint shells separates 2 from each other, but Swagzor still stepping ahead into the embrace of Sugetsu, who's still alive at Lambs. He's the last line of defense, but now he's got some
Bro, I like
support.
the way
Him
this
and
kid
Dawes
shoots, I'm
are
not gonna
no
lie.
trouble
Look,
for what I
bro.
can definitely, assuredly,
A
call
little
a
bit like
prodigy.
Alpha.
Swagzor have taken KC
They-
by storm.
They
and
shoot
it's
you
11
like
to
they're
keep
trying
the
to
dream
bury your
alive.
body, bro, under the ground. You know, like it's different,
I
bro.
love with a
It's like
three-person
they should
advantage, you
be
still go
hate
for
in
the
their
TP.
eyes.
I love the fact that the molly is still set up.
It's
And
different,
this
bro. I
is,
don't know
in
how
my
to explain,
opinion, right,
but
an
it's
aspect of
different.
Valorant that should never be overlooked. Oh, why are you using the molly? Why are you TPing? Like it's a 1
Alpha
versus 3,
shots is like
surely.
they're
No,
destroying
because
the enemy.
just going for the obvious play,
It's a
right?
part of
Just
nature.
making it easier for Levin to maybe isolate the eyes to see at all, right? Whenever the clash got announced, some people were a bit like, you know, what was this going to do? But to get to see the highlight, the talents of all of these players, to get to see the executes, to get to see potentially another timeout as Enterprise struggle to get themselves onto this A site without sacrificing their lives. Illuri been the bottom of the scoreboard for a lot of this, but managing to hold their ground, get the plant down, not making that same mistake before.
So much damage done to KC. Aves on 20 points of health. Levin on
Guys,
44.
KC,
Still
I
got a
don't
lot
know
of
how, but
utility.
you gotta win this
But you're
round, boys.
relying
2
on
players
Boss
are
to
so
fun
low.
around here, and I love that judgment call from EP. They don't have the most of the youth.
I like a song called Judgment Call.
They can
Oh, I
definitely
think it's a Judgment Call, yeah.
Forward, Aves is trying to expand his line.
Judgment Diet,
Careful with
Judgment Diet.
Flaxor, but he
Oh my
fails
god, just
him,
like that.
Levin and Doss.
KC win the round in
Clear
the easy
house.
way,
That is
bro. I
concise
thought they're
from
doom
KC.
here.
Exactly.
Look at the scoreline, 11 and 10. These teams are not having a roll. These teams are fighting scrappy. Back and forth, the tug of war has been incredibly intense. So the fact that Enterprise are just going in off of this, it's either confidence or it's arrogance.
Well, sometimes
That's a
confidence
good question.
is
that-
arrogance. It's always about the
line, no?
the amount of a thing, really. Right now, the amount of trust that I have in Sugetsu is infinite, but Levin goes down early. Sugetsu still stealing his second player, but he's walking right into the flames of his own teammate! Shados saving the day! Dustline rectifying
John
his
Dine!
errors.
Talk about my
And he
boy,
is
the
gonna
coldest
save
man
KC.
alive.
That one got
The
messy.
beast from
But the blue
Kazakhstan.
wall- First half, sure, the defense is a lot better. But now we're relying on individuals. They're baiting for Levin, who can sneak away a shot. Still got the gate crash. And he will do just
Okay.
that.
Insta TP, I like that.
Is that a bit of sloppiness from
I just feel like
Enterprise?
also when tier 1 plays against tier
I really
2,
feel like it's getting to that point.
they gotta feel the pressure
I really
more, you
feel
know,
like that
because like
was a
the
bit
tier
of a,
things
you
from
know,
tier
you've
2, the
known how
players,
much
they have
Levin's
nothing
been
to lose.
happy
We
with
can
his
expect
operator
to lose,
kind
to
of
be honest.
placements. You
Like,
know how
they're fighting to
aggressive
be.
he has
Actually,
been,
they're fighting to
especially
get
off
on
the back
top.
of the Prowler to give that
If they win,
angle
it's
away.
great. But if they lose,
Okay. You do
Okay.
lose.
You
You
know,
do
all
lose
happens.
one, but this TP play from Aves
But
immediately
Brad,
countered.
but I think
Magnum
from tier
finally
1 to
actually
lose
able
to
to walk
tier
out of
2,
that teleporter
it doesn't-
alive.
it doesn't look
Every
nice.
time he's tried, Sugetsu's usually been there to kind of pat him on the back. Well, stab him in the back.
Oh.
This time a bit different.
but I want to see
They're
more
rotating off.
tournaments
They're
like
leaving
this,
the ace
bro.
completely clean.
Because
Enterprise have just
being
made
able
the
to see
perfect
this kind of
call.
game,
But now, here comes the dimensional drift.
it's so good
Information
for the
needed
scene
by
overall,
KC,
you know, like for
rotating
the
back
ecosystem in general.
into that ace site information.
And for these players from
not
tier 2 to
taken
also
by
be
the
picked
Yoru.
for
Now they can
for
go
tier
back
1.
towards B. Oh, this needs a... This is a standing ovation moment from Enterprise. This is top tier.
This-
in terms of awareness,
Like Flamengo.
in terms of
Actually, no,
understanding
Flamengo's
the game,
shit
and
right now.
they
Oh
got
my
a
god.
pit,
You're
which
actually the
will
worst
make this round
football club in the
also
world at the
scary
moment.
when you even add the Nightfall on top.
Oh, this is... And I've always kind of talked about, right, the operator. Damn good gun, but how the hell do you use it in
No
this
worse than
type of
best, though.
scenario, right? How
These
the
guys suck.
hell do you really expect to swing into a Viper's Pit with it? You can't even really upgrade. You can maybe get Dose 9 there to kind of juggle the judge to you. The Nightfall, just another aspect, another time killer here. Dose 9 going for the molly, trying to clear out the backside. Again, Levin just really stuck, not able to do much. The shotguns
Magnum.
come out to play. He might be able to get himself a proper gun. Does he have the time here? He doesn't able to get himself swapped out. So it's the upshot. This has to hit. It does.
No time, no time. Bro, it was a thrifty
None at
round.
all.
Thrifty round.
And take a bow.
It is still active and Lime, the way he's been shooting, he might just not care. Beautiful use of the position in there. Magnum gets away, the teleport for free. The most
Guys, they cannot wait too long to
impact
play.
ultimate.
Suicide
Maybe
found
aside
the
from
perfect
Dose
timing.
9
God showstopper
has
of
been
that, my
taken out, and
friends.
the highest impact
This could be
fragger
GG.
for Karmine Corp has just been taken out.
But man, the beast from Kazakhstan. He has ult. He's alive.
Now have to
Once more.
heroes. Avis
30
before
seconds
found
on the
a
clock.
hat-trick
They
from
gotta
that
go,
line of
boys.
sight.
You guys gotta go.
He was deep in the TP. This time is in the other line of sight. The rocket's coming in from one side.
Oh
The flash
my.
is great. Align with the ult.
This was
We'll
KC
hold
map
that one
pick.
down. It's all onto DOS. Deep
There is
into
nothing he
the
can
tunnel
do.
he
He's
goes,
down
and
already, my
Foxa
friends.
clears him out.
This is
And that
over.
might be wraps for
Enterprise
KC. It's
beating
10
KC
seconds
on
now
their map
become
pick.
40 with the spike planted. Sugetsu and Shados
Well-deserved win.
To unwrap it.
My friends, calm down. Only the first
They do
map, my
this.
friends. Only the
If
first.
Sugetsu and Shados do
Hopefully,
this,
we'll be able to see
this will
3.
be heard
We gotta
throughout
see
the
3,
ages.
KC. You
This
gotta
will
see 3
be
maps here.
clipped, shipped,
This is
and
elimination
sorted.
game, by the way, my
But
friends.
Shados
Elimination
as
match.
well. Sugetsu has
Well
already
played,
fallen.
Enterprise.
A flawless round
But guys,
24 to the
gotta play
bitter
better.
end.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not
It's gotta
including
play
an
way
overtime,
better than we're
but
playing
it's
right now.
Enterprise on Karmine Corp's map pick.
Okay, let's go, my friends.
So
KC.
easy to dodge. Like, people are dodging
No
blind
Phoenix,
sights from weird angles and
Sugetsu,
such, so, like,
Vito,
curveball is
Avis,
nothing.
Onion, bro.
Curveball
This
is
guy plays
irrelevant.
everything.
Why I hate Vito, we'll discuss it a little bit more, but for the meantime, the pistol round has started. KC are already all the way up B long, so the amount of information gained is absolutely stunning for them.
Okay, they're being
But it does
proactive.
mean they've
I
given
like
up a
that.
decent bit of space here towards the B site as well. So another circle may be made, and in the first pistol round, KC and EP might already be changing sides.
And
Okay.
starting strong for Levin. The Swagzor shut down.
I don't
Avis
like your timing
finding
there,
his
man.
own spoil too. Oh, that is exactly the kind of start that you would want if you're on the side of KC. Magnum might cast him off guard. There's a chance for a multi-kill here, but does quickly. Not
Together.
only finds the kill, but he knows where the last 2 are. So I'm a little bit surprised that KC is still wanting to grapple the bull by the horns, given that this bull have already tackled them
Lose this pistol, I'm done with
offline.
you, KC. I'm not gonna lie.
And they wisen up, but not before losing a few players.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tough call for them as
Calm
well.
down, boy,
KC,
calm down.
just for anyone that doesn't know as well, I'm pretty sure Kim and if he did say it, I just want to confirm that Karmine Corp are running the same comp, so this should be something that's a little bit more expected of them. Since EMEA Clash started for this year, Enterprise haven't actually run this Pearl much at all, or at least there's very little kind of stats on them for this tournament specifically. So yeah, oh yeah. So it is a little bit of a surprise, all things considered, but what might even be more of a
Oh
surprise
my God.
is Alluri just coming
Prox
around
destroyed
behind you,
them, man.
Shados. You're gonna have to jump off the spike. You're
Destroy
gonna have to try and do
them.
something.
Enterprise
Nothing
with the
will save you
pistol. It was a
from Alluri's
5v3, like they died 1 by
Very
1.
small. It's not like KC did any better or any worse than Magnum round. I'm sorry.
They
I'm
did
sorry,
worse.
just
They
gotta
did
be real
worse,
about
man.
it.
With Magno, they qualified for
But yeah, like,
internationals.
KC is
Magno was
one of
good.
the teams with the biggest
Unfair
fan
what the
bases
world
in
is
the
doing with
entirety of
Magno.
the
He's a
VCT,
VCT player, bro.
Really hope to see them
Shame on
improve
you,
a little
VCT
bit.
teams
Jada's
not
11
picking up
got the
Magno.
right read, but not the shots though. 1 for 2.
Bro, he was insane with
Enterprise
BLST.
happy
Insane.
about that one, and the bonus round could go very wrong for KC.
Already kind of is, right? And I mean, hey,
Man, that
big
team with
credit to
Narrate,
Magnum, right, on that last
Sheen,
round. The amount
Magnum,
of repositioning
Martini,
that
they qualified
Enterprise
for
have been doing on
internationals,
this
bro.
and bind. It really is, you know, Magnum's just belief in his call and the team's trust in him, even when he's dead. You know, I can imagine Magnum still giving a lot of information, still trying to tell his team a lot of useful inputs. And again, this timing for Enterprise, just the way they've been playing this clock,
I know Sheen's also
Karmine
on tier
Corp
2
are-
right now.
I think it's fair to say they are playing with the hearts on their sleeves, and they do look a little bit nervous, which is why this push-up is happening the way it is. You've got two
And one
players
thing
all the way
that I
down
don't
there.
remember who said it, but
Sugetsu
like
still
for EMEA
all the way
teams,
back down on the B side.
one thing that is hard is
Timing's
that,
just worked
bro,
out
they get a
perfectly for
player
Enterprise
from
yet
every
again.
player like from the thing is from a different country,
They get the
so different
site.
cultures,
3 on 4 on the
and to
plant,
blend and
two
mix
stars
all this
on
together
boss,
is
but
hard, bro.
It's become a question if Canavis wins that duel, and with the answer being an emphatic no there from Proxa.
And the moment the execution starts here, the moment the fight for this site begins, the interceptor is shot, the salvos will go down, and then this killjoy lurk from the top of double doors should be everything Enterprise need.
Choke
time,
gives
guys.
Information for Levin. The screens is such a dangerous angle. They might not clear it off the rib, but the reveal is just perfect. Enterprise played so well off the back of the hunt. And they cleared the site completely. Avis, a late rotator. Fast lane and the relay
Oh
bolts,
my
but the
God,
spray down is
Swagzor.
good
I
enough
like
from
it, bro.
Swagzor.
And those
They shut
9
him
forced to
down.
save 4-0, my
KC.
friends. Aye, 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 KC.
At least Navi had a hard-fought battle in 3 maps. Right
Magnum.
now, it might be a
Big
2-map
kill,
for
man.
Enterprise. Shutting down KC on all
Oh
fronts.
my God,
So it
they are
gets
getting
them down
destroyed,
already and
bro.
fine.
The duel is
One
not
soul
even part
stopper
of the
and
round.
See, that's the value of the interceptor on the
Guys,
field.
what are you
Don't
doing?
you
The
dare.
round is
No,
already
no, no,
over,
no,
Levin.
no,
You
no,
have
no.
enough?
Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, yes,
Oh my God,
Doss
those
will.
nine.
He's
Guys,
got a
low key,
pairing,
the
and
skills
now
are
we're
actually
back in
bad.
business.
He's gonna
Avis
give them
11
false hope. They're gonna lose everything.
can try to break this round apart. The
No?
operator finds value. Last time around, Avis got caught in the fast lane. This time around, they slow down the pace quite a bit. Levin is the one that is tasked with finding the opener. There's a player close by on the left side, waiting to see the barrels. 35 seconds. They need to plan the spike, and it might open up some space for Avis to take a duel that Magnum is ready for, but the
So,
Egyptian
the individual
is
shine.
better.
The individual
Now
shine.
it's all about Proxa, who deletes Avis on this jump, leaving Levin, who drops himself,
Oh
but he
my
will
god,
get
they
the
managed
job
to
done.
win the round, bro. What
Finally,
the fuck?
someone
Those nine.
to
Those
give
nine
some
saved the
support for
day.
KC.
That's
At
very
this
true.
point.
That's very true.
Well, I mean, Magnum, right now, supposed to be put in the same position. A lot of util. A stun that is perfect. A Proxa again. No more Soigetsu. No more Aves. And while Shados is going to use the Prowler, DOS9 might have to be worried about a player in the window, but the rotation is too little too late from Lime. And this is much better from KC. Of course, a new team now under the lead of Shados, not Sadhack anymore, but pretty well done by Enterprise. Oh, this would have been disastrous. Still, DOS is down in a 1v2. How did Enterprise get in so many good positions? So many gaps in the defense, and all of it.
Oh
because
my
they
god,
tried
this is gonna
to press
destroy their
hard, and now
economy.
DOS have to repeat a multi-kill, except this time, he needs to find 3.
Now they win the round, right?
I mean,
Like
yeah,
Lime
he
with
basically,
ult.
basically does. Right?
Salvos.
He's got one at least, so the last
Like
two,
flashes,
but that's an
Clown.
Armageddon, that's a
call
salvo, that's
again?
a special delivery. Every piece of utility that Lime could possibly have to make a post-plant hell is exactly what he's got in his pocket. Let's not forget the fact that just currently sitting at double doors is Swagzor. And there we go, the gun barrel's been spotted. The
No
Astro
chance,
Star
bro.
will not save you from this. The salvo comes down, does give away Limes' position, but that means that all that needs to be done here is Swagzor just kind of chilling. Special delivery, does some damage, sees the barrel through the smoke, but it's
5 to 1.
to
Oh
take
my
the frag.
god. My
Haven't been the
friends,
difference makers, right?
it
The fact
is
that usually it
6
was
to
just-
1.
by this
KC
stage, you would hope that
followed.
Karmine Corp have the
Shades
second
one
run
away.
just because
But
they throw
Enterprise,
ultimates to
they got
Enterprise, and
5
if
votes,
Enterprise,
bro.
yeah, they see
5
ultimates, they go
votes to make
green.
it 7-1.
So much has been
Let's
committed.
go, KC! Avoid the
Sugetsu,
disaster.
just complete muscle memory turns the flash that he is invulnerable to. If anyone doesn't know the mutation,
Our
from
eliminating
Vega, basically
kickoff.
anything
Playing
that
against
isn't
Tier
just a
2.
straight
Losing as
bullet
well.
from a
Elimination
battle
game,
or
my
equivalent,
friends. This
he's
is not
immune
good,
to.
boys.
So Sugetsu showing off just the reaction times, even
Guys
if
got big
unnecessary.
fans, big investments.
I mean, the evolution is one strong ultimate, but this high-low, probably the strongest thing that I've seen in a while. Players moving in unison,
Jesus
and
Christ,
they're
bro.
gonna destroy Levin. That means that those players that might thought about contesting Soigetsu now
And bro,
find it easy.
they bench
Pivot back
my
into that
team.
B-side where Avis
For
is
right
gonna be
now,
the one
people are
tested.
saying
Great
he's the
rotation
best
from
player in the whole world,
Can't see
breaking all
Magnum
the
behind the
records,
bell of the door.
qualifying for international.
Enterprise still keeping their
With
options
their
open.
biggest
And like that
rivals,
from Swagzor, if you
gentlemates.
find the kill, that would have been one thing. Now, with that duel lost, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a triple rotation into B with it already being 2 players strong. Basically.
Now they're gonna lose to Magnum?
It's an interesting thing because
Their old player that they bench as well?
You know where that veto's set up here. Okay, DOS, I love this showing, but the shorty's not gonna be enough. The overdrive not gonna
7-1.
be enough.
KC,
but
now
the
I'm mad.
rest
Now
of
I'm actually
Enterprise
mad.
Certainly will be the Aves losing that is big. This will be 2 ultimates committed. Unless Sugetsu can get his 3.
Bro,
he can
yo,
only
this
get
guy's on
2.
fire, by the way.
Proxies
Picking up
the one
KC,
with
no?
that. Get the angles,
Okay,
can't
Spike's going
quite get
B.
anything.
Only one man
Magnum yet
there.
again, calling
11.
Another rotate. Take a shot every time. Magnum, play that game. Keep yourself
I think
hydrated
they're
with
going
some
back
water.
A.
Take a drink every time Magnum calls for the rotate, and you will be the most hydrated
the
person on this planet.
You gotta be you, those nine. You gotta be you, my
Dose 9
friend.
at the very least. The spike is down with 20 seconds left. EP looking like Casey.
Bro, the players on this team are insane.
I mean, still a
What the
chance
hell
to
is
rescue it.
missing?
Illuri
Like, they got big names on the
captures
coaching
spike,
staff, bro.
but now they're trying to
What is
find a
wrong with
climb.
you,
Levin can save
KC?
the day.
It's a curse, like, to
Doja
get the
have done
setup?
so much here today, and they're trying to hold the line. The
It's
spike
unbelievable.
is to be planted. But
Bro,
it's
the
too
players
little, too
individually in
late for
KC
Illuri.
are all really good, man.
KC
Their name is on the coaching
able
staff,
to
too.
double
What is
their
wrong?
tally. And there's still a decider to play for. Like, there's still another Haven that we could see here today. And I'll be very real with you. I wanted to go the distance, and right now, KC are doing their damnedest to make sure that it also does.
I mean, that's you don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to lose anything here. The answer back, but Prox, it just kills them all. All of his
Oh
team
my.
fall, and he decides to take 1 extra tax. onto KC.
Guys, their money is shit, by the way.
Magnum get themselves set up again. The Armageddon gonna be online.
What if it does land? Could save the day this time. Sugetsu.
Sugetsu gonna give away his information, gonna give away his positioning. He has cut off the Armageddon, so at the very least he can just make this fight go down. The Interceptor potentially showing its value, but Sugetsu really has to clear out this Flyers angle.
Oh my god, now there is no hope.
Doing a complete full
he didn't even click on the spike, did he? I don't think he didn't click on the spike.
Has just been dragged out. The Interceptor did a little
So I
bit
don't
of
know what the
damage
fuck
to the
he's doing.
utility, but there's not enough time here. He has
If
to
you
go
did click,
back
I'm
and
sorry.
hunt for Magnum. He gets the headshot, but 18 HP, taps the spike.
Yo,
Not gonna
low-key,
be
Prox
enough.
is demolishing
Despite
Karmine
how
Corp
close
here.
it was.
Damn.
Prox
And Sugetsu will be flashed and forced in. The TP working its way through. Swagzor now in the line of sight. That's the fake out that he's holding out for Magnum and Swagzor.
Everybody's on fire.
Clear out.
Like,
Have
just way better.
out of that line of sight, and it
Hide the
leaves
name. Who is tier
KC
1? Who is tier 2?
with 3 players.
You don't know?
But they will need to use all of them to find 3 rounds. The good part is the silver lining, still a dimensional drift, but they need to kill 2 more players and the numbers that they have.
That's not gonna sound
Couple
good.
blindsides. Can't use it out of
good
the ultimate anymore though,
Karmine
so
Corp.
Levin not going to be as
I can
strong as
only
he maybe
imagine
could have been,
how their fans are.
yeah, we
feeling
got
now,
to see
bro.
exactly how good the gate crash is. Swagsor just running in. One prowler down, one
Like,
flash
especially losing
down.
to Magnum.
Shados with
you know?
nothing left but the gun in his hands.
For some ways,
It'll be
some reason, it's not
nothing
obviously.
found.
And that I don't understand.
A
Thank you,
my
true, my
personal
friends.
feelings on Vito's
KC
side,
must
people are running
win.
him on like
So,
bits
guys,
on
wait.
Pearl. So
Karmine
you are
Corp,
getting
they're
this
also changing
massive
comp
level
here,
of
right? Like, this
flexibility
is not
in
the
the
same
age
comp
pools
they
that-
run before, I think.
If anything is going to make
Didn't they play, like,
difficult for
Phoenix
some of
here
these
in the time
teams, right?
before?
One-trick ponies are
Wait,
probably
let me check
in
here.
the
Let's,
least
guys,
demand
let's
they
create
have ever
excuse
been
for
for the
KC.
game state of Valorant because
Can we do it?
of just how flexible you can be with these rosters.
Never mind, it's the same fucking shit comp that you're playing before.
And I would
This
say
team's
actually, one-trick ponies are also in the
Why
best
don't
state
know
they
when in
can be
Phoenix,
if
bro?
teams
Phoenix
are
is
not
good on
that
this map.
prepared,
Avis is a
but
good
That's
Phoenix
true.
player.
Enterprise is that
Better
prepared.
than Neon.
Things are heavy cold, but not too hard on Levin. That is the beauty of a shot. But as much
Maybe
as
instead of
blinder, this
saying
one
shit
is,
things about
Swagzor
Karmine Corp,
blindsided Doja.
it's better for us to
And
talk
he's
about
taking all that space. And now
Enterprise.
he's running
to
behind
play
them.
the phenomenal
And even
game.
if they're going to the
This
A
swag
side,
guy,
rotation's
really,
already
really good.
been called.
Magnum is
Doja's
still on
still
fire.
alive at
Prox,
the end.
incredible, dude.
But
The team
now
overall
they're
play
completely
really well,
telegraphed,
you know?
and it's not going to be that difficult for Enterprise.
And also,
to
guys, I
kinda
don't know who is
retake
the
it.
member
Blind
of
finds a kill
Enterprise,
here
but this guy's
early.
always
Things
cooking
can
good
go
things,
wrong.
man.
They give him a multi-kill
So
opportunity, and it's
VCT things also
Proxa
learning how
to
to
step
pick
up
good
through the
measurement.
platter
Man.
once again.
Man,
He's
fuck.
got a hat trick,
Man,
ready
I
for
don't
the
know.
quad kill when it's
I don't know.
10-11. Wound
Yeah,
him
that's
up,
okay.
and now it's duelist on duelist. From a man that was once touted as a Turkish prodigy with PBL to a Russian prodigy now in the hands of Enterprise. 15 points of health in the hands of Swagzor. Time in his element, and he takes the peak to give his
Swagzor! Bro, I like this kid. I'm not gonna lie, he's really, really good, guys. Really, really good. What a pleasure to watch you play. My friends, it is mapping series point elimination point for Enterprise. Enterprise owning KC Hero Pro.
Out of this clash.
KC will say goodbye
A dark
to
purist,
another
right?
tournament.
Whether it's Focus or Mouse, those were his
Unbelievable
teams, but right
things.
now KC holding on for
Yo,
dear
bro,
life.
why
and
do you
who
hate
better
KC, bro?
than
Why do you hate
Tomahawk
KC?
Shot their dreams to rest.
Hey, man, this guy's on fire, is it right?
Shadows is gone.
Let me check.
This is era no more. New kids are on the block. And
No, he's
the
Turkish. Oh, that
IDL
makes sense.
Up to the platter, Doja and
That's why he's so
Sugetsu.
good.
Left in a 1v2, but they're not ready for Illuri's position, both of which are chipped down slightly, which works wonders for that Spectre, but they leave the site open. Illuri got Prowlers and a Seas, but he needs to find them both.
I'd love to just see the seas throw, 'cause
Yo,
there's
the guy
no
just
way. You
kissed
know this corner
the
gets
mic,
hell,
bro.
right? You know
The
basically
guy's so
someone's
excited to
always
kiss the
there.
mic.
The
Like, that
Astro
was
Star, the gravitational
what,
well
bro?
means that you can't really deal with it. The
Passionate
jump spot
kiss.
is really nice from Dosia as well. Doesn't use the gravitational pull until absolutely necessary.
Oh my god,
Illuri
KC,
kind
this
of
stays alive,
understanding
my
the,
friends.
the
For how
assignment here,
long?
just wanting to rotate out,
I don't
keeping
know.
an eye on Amy and whatever that possession's doing, certainly making numbers for these players in particular. Enterprise, and I mean Proxa was showing up as well on map number one, on the first map too, doing so much damage, and Enterprise
Just like
show
that,
up
boys.
on the
Just like
avian
that.
site
Apparently
on
KC won't survive
the mid
for
shot
very long.
angle. KC down
5v3.
their entry. Could this be the way
Two
they
Bulldogs.
fall out of the clash?
And tier 2, we reign supreme again
Well,
over
now it's
tier
a bit
1.
of a calm before the storm. Eventuality is going to be to the B side, but
I'm not surprised.
this is it. Like there is 2 nails in Swag.
I wanna see the same
he's
tournament,
ready
but like this
to
format
entrench KC
in
in
other
a new
regions as well,
conflict.
guys. You guys would be surprised
Magnum is also there
with
if
how many
needed.
crazy stuff.
And as much
For you
as
guys,
we've touted the
what
veto and how good he can be, realistically speaking, Sugetsu haven't done the best
Bro,
of
there's
work,
so
but
many
it's
pieces
back to
tier
4
1
and
that
3.
don't belong there.
Still,
It's actually
time is
insane.
the enemy, and they will have to stick the landing here in the B site in the end.
Oh, and with the way they're looking,
30 seconds left.
basically the legs would need to be taken out from under Enterprise.
No, no, I'm not
This
saying this is the
landing
case of
isn't stuck,
KC,
if this
okay?
is
Don't
not
get me wrong.
clean.
I think KC,
Sugetsu
in terms of
falls,
player-wise,
Dosius only on
I
10
don't
HP,
understand what's
20
happening, but like,
seconds left, Spike
all of these
not
players here
planted.
are VCT players.
Everyone that's a fan of KC,
But there is something
get your
missing, man. The
salutes
thing is
ready.
just like,
get your
you know?
sayonara said in 8 seconds or less.
Not connecting.
They are going out of the clash.
And okay, they need to change.
3, 2, and 1.
What changes will they do?
Lime
I
with
don't
the
know, my
last
friends.
kill.
But Enterprise
A
just
13
own
and
them
3
today. Maybe what they need
from Enterprise
is on the thing
after
that
a
beats them, my
grueling
friends. So leave a like,
fight.
subscribe. Tomorrow we'll be back with more great games. Tier 1 versus Tier 2 as well. Grand finals, a lot of grand finals tomorrow, my friends. Tomorrow is gonna be 24 hours of Valorant. So appreciate your support. Wish you guys a great day, great night, great life. Support the casters and follow VCT EMEA on all social media, my friends. Bye bye. It is time, my friends, for Navi to play again here, but today against Okan. Man, it's been a while since I watched Okan. In the past, I did a lot of their games. This is roster. It's new to me, but I actually know their players. The only guy that I haven't watched play yet is Bold. But Fancy, Jesse, Biz, and Olizera, I watched them play before. Looks like a good team, but let's see how they're gonna stack against Navi, my friends. Rexy is not playing due to health issues.
I mean, Kalosha's already been knocked
Oh my
out
God,
to
Kalosha, what?
75 HP. Make that 0. Hero at least able to get the refrag out, but I don't think you get much more of a clear example of how Killjoy's utility can just create a big
Man, I can only hear on the
level of
left side, this is
contention,
me?
especially down that mid doors angle, and you get to see the Astras as well. Shao and Jesse
Okay,
both
back,
just
back,
kind of
back.
lurking,
That's me.
ready, waiting for each other. Jesse walks away the victor, so you don't have to worry about any gravitational stars, any pulls, anything like that. If you can get yourself back onto the site, as the trades are going 1 for 1 for 1. It's a very close fight
Olizera,
here,
I
but
like your name,
socially,
bro.
the position is going to be known here. And he is just being held. The spike is ticking down a little bit. Right click, I absolutely adore. The reload comes through. Spike going to get halved. The swing from Olizera.
Sociable. Talk about
Sociably
social. Like,
actually
good
able
start,
to
bro. Good
clutch it
start.
out. Navi has, that's, I think, not an admission, but certainly a highlight or a kind of acceptance that they are going to want to play a bit more strategically. They are going to want to kind of pace themselves out here. Jesse just not really
Guys,
getting
would
a
like
little
to
bit
see.
overzealous
Yo,
there,
they could play with
managing to
Angel
get
here,
the wrong
no?
end of Filu's
That would be
Marshall. It's gonna be
nice.
enough
Why
to
did I
just
play with
force this
Angel?
full rush
Probably
down the B site.
he's probably not
Fancy
practicing
and
anymore,
Olizera
just
gonna be
watching
calling out
VOD,
a lot here.
so
The Seas
maybe
is going
that's-
to give away
that's
Olizera's
the reason.
position. They do know where he is, so this slow walk becomes a
Well, it's like,
absolute
I would
sprint
like to
down
see a Black
towards
Cell, bro.
elbow. The classic's doing
Oh, Philo.
work though.
Philo.
Gonna do the exact
Ace,
same
ace,
right back.
ace. Get ace,
4K
bro. Get
on
ace.
I feel pretty confident about that one because they only got 3 players remaining and Boulder's not going to do that much more damage. Wouldn't be finding the most of value of that Marshall either. It's only Shao really that will
Okay.
be in the range of dying to a single bullet.
I
But
like this play.
UCAM is the one that are more proactive. They take Shao off the angle. And a tough task now for Na'Vi. Down 2 players on that line of sight.
Man, where
And
did
they will
Kolosha
need
used to
take
play and where
ball
is he from?
clean, and
Anyone
it's
knows?
Either him or Famsi.
I've
They're
never seen
holding
this guy
such
before.
defensive angles when they're entering the site.
Probably a new talent, right?
Season
Oh my God, talk about him.
Could be something here. The special delivery just going to hit alone. Bold very patient in dugout. Kind of sees 2 of his team die. He tries to go for the spray actually on a sociably. The spike not going to initially get planted. It's only 10 seconds left. The spray through the smoke going to be good enough. Sociably falls. The fades
Nice
get it
ball.
under.
They're using this
Bold
Phantom as well.
adds a 4th notch onto the side of his gun.
Like out of all the organizations, they're the ones that I would say outside of the Turks that are the proudest of their national heritage, as they would say.
Oh, he's from Ukraine?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they are proud of what they do. Speaking of being proud of what you do here, Filu's gotten this good aggress here, but has that corner been cleared? Okay, finally, we see Bisk just actually teleport out. I was really expecting the gate crash to stand down. The Counter Nightfall about to come through. The scan as well, the Teho drone. That's a lot of utility.
Oh my god, he's actually the stand.
The spike not going to be planted. For anyone that doesn't know, yes, patch notes are involved, and Teho now does damage with the special delivery here. Kolosha as well.
Can you imagine?
To receive
Line up
a
for him?
decent
Oh,
bit
shot
of
click fire.
damage. Shao not really going to be a concern here. The lurk up double door's decent in theory, but the timing just not working.
Jesse.
Now, Jesse's not
Just
gonna get
no money for
spotted at
Nave.
all.
Did he break open UCAM?
Oh my god, that's Hazard.
Because the flash is solid there. Kolosha looked
triple
to be
pack.
in the initial comfortable side. Jesse, a player that we just didn't really talk about.
Well
too
done,
much.
Ukan.
All
Well
things
done. I like
considered,
that,
just been
boys.
Kind of sitting back on the controller, doing what you would ask of them, but really been stepping up onto this Pearl here, showing the power of Astra, especially as well in his counterpart. Shao not been really able to be given the same space. Of course, attack Astra, you really do need that post plant to work out for you. The hop is going to come through from Bald Armageddon just to waste time. Shao actually falls, the world ends, shatters around him. 50 seconds still left, but Na'Vi losing 2 players before they even get onto the
Bro,
site.
yeah, he's annoying.
Well, I mean, still Hero at his presence on site. They're still trying to put the spike down, but it's not going to be easy with Famsi holding that line
Sociable?
of sight. Great work from Sociably. But still a couple more to clear out.
Yeah, he
and
needs
it's
one
going to
more
be a
there.
tough task.
Hero the hero, can he do it? He's a clutch player.
Hero now in the clutch. They line up with a high-low.
Ah,
and
he
he's
gets this
almost
one?
able to break
Damn.
that one apart.
Heaven, right, for B. He's not really looking after double doors, and there's no alarm bot there. There's nothing set up to stop that, but you do have Jesse all the way in the back line to see if anyone tries to slip through the sewer grate, right? To
Man,
get
Polish
that
is not
flank.
afraid to
So
go in, man.
a
I
big
respect
heads-up
that.
play, and one that's difficult to read, and it means that as soon as Navi walk onto the site, there is the position from UCAM to
doing what he's
regress
being
back
asked for
on.
him. Sometimes
Hero trying
he was
his
like,
best
oh,
to
let's
put the
connect.
cape on to
Oh, he's
carry his
going.
team away. Not going to be able to get the frags that are potentially necessary. The Killjoy just going to be thrown down. Lockdown not going to be given any space. Feilu doesn't care about your smoke though, Bisk. Going to need a little bit more. The Cosmic Divide yet again comes down through. Not the best one though, because it is going to give a little bit of weakness here actually. A potential
my
mistake
god, he's
indeed.
jumping,
The shorty
bro.
from Feilu is enough.
Nice
And
one,
because
Tilla.
of that, right, it's now looking at double door. And the fact that you're seeing all the Zera adapt the Killjoy setup, right? That's
Man,
so
he's from
difficult if you're an
Portugal? Or
attacker to
Zera?
deal with, because usually you're like, okay, well, you know, the Killjoy alarm bot's kind of here or there, that's not a concern, but if it keeps moving around, you have to adapt, you have to do something, but all that you do is...
They're also understanding that art is gonna be the object, so they are clearing the site itself, letting them get nestled because they got their own layers of utility that is just gonna be better in the post.
Man,
Oh my
Ukan
days,
is
so you need to have your
looking
team
good here.
survive. Bisk just doing something with that operator. Still manages to take out Feilu, despite just a very clean kind of push on, right? The overdrive from Kolosha forces UCAM to back off, but Navi have never really struggled to get onto the site. It's keeping this control with no ultimates to deal with. Meanwhile, Armageddon and
No
the Cosmic
patient.
Divide, all
Fake
is there
nice, fake
really
nice.
trying to force Shao to make a move here. Bisk has died, has been at least taken down twice due to that specific
Hero.
angle. The
Always
frags from
him, bro.
Navi are good. Olizera has to do
Always
everything,
Hero.
including deal with the Astra that is sneaking up behind him. Eventually,
Oh,
that
Shao was
angle
alive
will
too, I thought it was
get
1v1.
stopped. Navi, they do have the double duelist. They've got the
Man,
flash
Navi
rotate,
still
so
needs
I
this
do
pistol,
like to
guys.
see that from them. It is going to be a bit of an easier defense in that regard. But if UCAM just don't respect
Okay.
them, don't give
And
them
some
the
damage.
space,
Receive
that
long.
could be
He
where
goes for
Navi
the
struggles.
whip back. The
They
guy's
have to hope
crazy.
UCAM plays at a slower pace, which
if
hopefully
you
they
do that
should
again-
do given the composition. But we've seen what some teams can do. W keys have been held for a lot
He still has
longer
to
than
pay
maybe
his to expire.
sometimes is expected.
Olizera a lot closer.
Oh my god, that guy don't
than
die. Bro,
we'd
what the hell are
expected.
you
It's a good
doing? We're
trade
picking,
from
we're
this.
picking, we're picking
But
like
it doesn't
10
really guarantee
times.
them the site yet because they're not aware of where the cipher is present, and they are aware of where Bold have found the space. A player to his right. It's a pivotal duel in this round, and Zhao handles it expertly, and that pretty much denies the space that UCAM were hoping that they would get an advancement even from Zhao. It's gonna buy more time if he doesn't die instantly, but if he dies, that's the side itself open. They're splitting themselves up
Hey
into
guys,
a
I was
2-2
playing-
with a very deep
Play 2
rotation.
games today.
Coming
Bro,
through
my
from Social Blade.
FPS is garbage.
Brings a lot of
My
pressure
PC is good. I
into
don't
the
understand.
IPL
Like, I used to have such a high FPS. Now it's so bad, bro.
And Shao with that. The IGL not really able to call that there. Just decides that, oh well, has to watch his teammate die. Shao does get the information, but this is kind of the thing, right? The information's been gained, but the spike still gets planted fairly comfortably. Only 4 HP for Bisk, and he's deciding to be the one on the flank watch there. That could be a mistake. An errant shot in any limb will be enough to take him down. Kalusha being the 1-2 defuse as well, despite that low HP. Hero
They're
falls
so
down
low.
to
They got half already.
defuse now on.
Oh,
Swing from
Kalusha!
Kalusha. Okay, 9 HP.
Damn, bro, that was
care.
nice.
Able to get the 3K. Does Filu get this control here? The jump peak, though, very solid. UCAM understand this, and just kind of pre-aiming the teleport. No one actually looks at Filu. They just wait for the gate crash. They all have a feeling there will not be an additional swing, but he still takes a frag regardless. You get to see how the Cypher setup can be very, very strong, very awkward. And
Oh
Hero,
my
okay,
god, stars
if you just
align.
don't respect the
Bro,
smoke,
Hero,
sure,
the hero.
Get yourself that 3K.
Check PC.
Completely eviscerate UCAM's hopes and dreams. Olazera just kind of stuck now on his own. We'll see the classic, at least the gun barrel from Kalusha, but
I like
that's
this
all
Navi
he's going to
classic.
see. Very good at kind of clearing every single angle here. UCAM have been as well. I mean, again, that double initiator style, I mean, there is going to be so much kind of side clearing or so much utility to get you onto the
Navi is
site.
better to fight this,
You
man.
see it
4
by Navi
players,
are
better to
functioning.
flank.
They're
No
not
one
really
can go
worried
fast on the
about
flank.
playing this the exact
my
same
God,
way,
Hero.
really. UCAM just allowing Navi onto the side, dealing with the retake, and now Navi playing this the exact same
look
way.
at the
With
rate worse he
Sentinel
gets.
actually online with the work that Cypher especially can do.
Oh my
And
god, 20
Filu
seconds,
can
baby.
do apparently if he just doesn't respect the smoke. Navi have been getting so many
Good try
kills
hard,
through
Neo, I
these
think.
smokes. UCAM might actually just
Maybe
need to
not.
consider retiring the controllers if it's not going to save you.
Bro,
Smokes,
didn't even matter in the end.
walls, whatever you
Oh
believe
my god,
will
Navi's
protect
back
you
in the
from
game,
being
guys.
shot. Not
This is
gonna
gonna
be the case.
destroy
Hero
Mechanic
just
Economy.
has to stick this. Kalusha gets the shot.